Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Craftea Cottage. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're not new here, hi, welcome. I'm so glad that you all are joining me today because today, if you couldn't tell by the title, we are choosing my books for July. I am very excited for this video. I've got my tea with me, and I have the books from June, and I have the board and the cards and everything ready to go. So let's go ahead and hop in and talk about last month's books before we get into July's books. So June was my birthday month, so I got these cool bookshelves on either side of my original bookshelf for my birthday, and I'm very excited about them. I will eventually have them full of books, but currently I only have books in this one. I have a couple over here that I got, but those, we'll see. These books over here, I don't know if you can see them, but I am actually unhauling those over there. Anyway, so I will hopefully be able to fill this shelf up with books. So let's go ahead and talk about last month's books before we get started. For the first book, I had Texas Chase. This was the only physical copy book that I rolled for the game last month. I have not touched this book yet. I did read this in, I want to say junior high. I read it before. I don't remember what happens in it. I have not picked it up yet, so and I'm honestly not sure if I will be able to pick it up. I have a little over a week left in the month of June at the time of filming this. So hopefully I will get to this book, at least start it before the end of the month, so I do not have to start over. For book number 2, I got a prompt and it was random number generator on my TBR. I ended up having to do that a couple times because I couldn't find the first book that I rolled. I ended up getting Stop Calling Me Beautiful by Phylicia Masonheimer. I realized I pronounced her name wrong as well. Currently I am listening to this book on audiobook. I am almost done with it. I have a couple hours left in the audiobook. Like I said, I have about a week, a little over a week to finish this book, so I should, in theory, finish this book before the end of the month. So far I am loving it. It's looking like a 4-star book for me. Like I said, I'm listening to it on the audiobook version. This is one of the books that I would more recommend getting a physical copy of the book. Like I really wish I could have the physical copy of the book instead of listening to the audiobook, but I love it all the same for right now, and hopefully I will finish this game soon and be able to get it. Or I recently learned that there is such thing as an Amazon wish list, which I'm going to link in the description, my wish list. You're so cute. For my third book that I got on my TBR for June was another prompt that was food on the cover, and I chose Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit by Jaye Robbin Brown. Y'all, that was a 5-star book. I'm very stingy on 5-star books, like giving books 5 stars. I loved that book. It was such a great book. I loved it. It was about a girl named Joanna. She goes by Jo. She is openly gay, and the book opens with her dad getting married. The girl that he's marrying's family is very, very conservative, very, very Christian, which, back up a little, Joanna and her father are super Christian. However, Joanna is gay. So this whole book really revolves around being gay and being Christian, and how a lot of people don't look at it like you can't be both, is how a lot of people would see her. So I really enjoyed that book because it talked about being gay and being Christian and how you can be both. They end up moving to her town, which is a couple hours north of Atlanta, and they are so conservative. They do not like gay people, blah 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 blah. Joanna is asked to lay low on her sexuality for her senior year. In return, she is going to get her own radio show, and she's going to be able to go on basically a senior trip with her best friend. I think I forgot to mention, her dad is a radio minister. So he does ministry on the radio. He owns his own station. So she will be getting her own talk show where she can talk about pretty much whatever she wants, and she's choosing to talk about being Christian and being gay and being a teenager and how to cope. I've mentioned in previous videos that I am participating in the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge, hosted by a bunch of different people. Primarily the one that I follow is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals. I, again, will link it down in the description if you have not seen it in my previous videos. But this month's boards were Loki and Valkyrie. I think I mentioned that in my June TBR video. I got to mark off a few squares from Valkyrie's board using Georgia Peaches. I got to mark off LGBTQ main character, LGBTQ plus author, focus, and sapphic romance. So all those have been marked off and taken out of the challenge stack. So I really, really enjoyed this book. I highly recommend it to everybody. I gave it 5 stars on the story graph. For my 4th roll on my TBR game, I got another prompt, and it was double letter. I ended up choosing Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Holy cow, you guys. That was a wild roller coaster of a book. I don't even know how to tell you about it without giving you spoilers. Please go read that book. It is so good. I think I gave it 4 stars. I think. It was so good. I loved it. Go read Gone Girl. So I went over all the books that I have read or am going to start for June. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it below. In that video, I did mention that I was going to be finishing Guts and Glory, the American Revolution, which was on my May TBR. However, I did not get around to finishing this book. I got busy working. I had started my summer job, and then I was just listening to audiobooks, and I wasn't really picking up any books. So I did not get around to reading this. Therefore, I will have to start over today because I did not finish it like I said I was going to. So we will be starting over today, which is so sad. Now that we've talked about all of the books from June, let's go ahead and get into this game for July. So as I mentioned, I ended up not finishing Guts and Glory, the American Revolution, which means that I have to take my marker from here and move it back to the cottage. Sad day. I'm trying to be honest with myself and do this game right. So I am moved back to the crafty cottage, and we will roll number 1. Oh, that rolled off the screen. Let me do that again. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hit it on a blue. The Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. For our first roll, I got a blue card, which is a book that I own, and I got Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. I have it right here. It is a very pretty book. See, it says The Pilgrim's Progress. I got this from the bookstore. Obviously the cat has gotten a hold of it, you can tell. I don't know much about this book. I just know that I'm pretty sure it's an older book, 1978, I think. Nope, copyright 1903. I've heard a lot about this book, but I can't remember what it's about. I know it has something to do with Christianity, and that's about it. So this is book number 1. Let's go ahead and get in roll number 2. Okay, roll number 2. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red, a challenge card. It says nature is powerful. This is from Black Panther's board, which is a new board for July. So for roll number 2, I got Nature is Powerful from the Avengers reading challenge for July from Black Panther, and I spent a while trying to figure out what this prompt actually means. So what I'm taking it to mean is the book must have something to do with nature. So I am picking The Wild Robot. I do not have this book, so I will flash a picture of it up here for you. The little blurb that I found on Libby says, Wall-E meets Hatchet in this New York Times bestselling illustrated middle grade novel. Can a robot survive in the wilderness? When robot Roz opens her eyes for the first time, she discovers that she is alone on a remote, wild island. She has no idea how she got there or what her purpose is, but she knows she needs to survive. After battling a fierce storm and escaping a vicious bear attack, she realizes that her only hope for survival is to adapt to her surroundings and learn from the island's unwelcoming animal inhabitants. As Roz slowly befriends the animals, the island starts to feel more like home. Until one day, the robot's mysterious past comes back to haunt her. So I thought that sounded fun and cute. Has to do with nature because this robot is stuck in the wilderness. So for my second book, I am choosing The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. So let's go on to roll number 3. All right, roll number 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Biography or autobiography from Arnold's 2021 Reading Challenge. So for roll number 3, I got biography or autobiography from Arnold's 2021 Reading Challenge, and I decided to go with American Sniper. I have not seen this movie, so this is not spoiled for me, except for the fact that I saw the previews and I know that he is now deceased. So other than that, I have not seen this movie. This is an autobiography about Chris Kyle. He was the most lethal sniper. He was a Navy SEAL. He did 2 tours, I believe, over in Afghanistan, I want to say. He does about 2 tours in the Middle East, and then he comes home and he is killed, I think. So this is an autobiography, which fills the prompt. So I am feeling adventurous, and we're gonna go for roll number 4. All right, so roll number 4. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Purple prompt. Matches my outfit. So for roll number 4, I got purple prompts and I got matches my outfit. I am wearing a black t-shirt and I am wearing red and white striped shorts. So for the book that I'm going to pick that matches my outfit, I am going to get Eclipse, the 3rd book in the Twilight Saga. This is the next book that I'm on. I finished New Moon a couple months ago. So the next book that I have is Eclipse, which is black and red, and the words are white. See? So this book matches my outfit. I have the physical copy, but I'm probably going to listen to the audiobook version. So the books I have to read in July are The Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan, American Sniper by Chris Kyle, which is an autobiography for Arnold's 2021 Reading Challenge, Eclipse, which matches my outfit, and also The Wild Robot by Peter Brown, Nature is Powerful, which is an Avengers Initiative reading prompt for July. I'm very excited to get to all these books. Hopefully I can get through them all. Usually I have more audiobooks than physical books, but hopefully I will get through all of these in July. I am so happy that you joined me today to figure out what books I'm going to read in July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post more videos, and I will see you guys on Saturday with my new video.